Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. So now that I don't listen to Joe Rogan anymore, I still do. I select, like, he had James Reed on, great Netflix special document series on chimps. This guy, James Reed, I think he spent 400 days with chimps. Fascinating footage. I saw the trailer, I haven't watched it yet, but that I'm listening to, that's pretty good. But for the most part, I'm pretty much done with Rogan. Like, if I hear anything political, his right wing garbage, no, I'm out. So I have to fill up my space, my viewing time here, and I've always listened to David Pakman, Kyle Kalinske, Ring of Fire, Brian Tyler Cohen. That's my regular diet of stuff on YouTube. But now this guy has seen Abi. Really, really like this. Another one, by the way, the Humanist Report. That's another thing called the Leftist Mafia. Really funny, good left wing progressive stuff. But back to Hasan Abi. He's actually Cenk Uyghur's nephew. Talk about nepotism. I know he's on my side, but obviously a little nepotism. I think he interned with Cenk with the Young Turks back in the day. So um, really funny guy, smart guy. It's kind of humor, comedy, and kind of off the cuff, kind of like Rogan stuff, but left wing. I mean, let's face it now, right? Rogan is right wing, almost hard, radical. I wouldn't say radical right wing. Here's the thing about Rogan. Looking on Reddit and people who followed him and back in the day, back in 2009, that's when he first started his podcast, and 2012, 13, what people loved about him was he basically has the perfect name, like Joe Rogan, your average Joe. Okay, so he's not like this intellectual guy, a condescending elitist sort of. It's kind of like your regular average Joe, but yet smarter than the average bear, right? And had this curiosity and just a great guy. And he really wasn't left, right. He was way more left than right. And now he's this guy now who's a hard right guy, and he's a mean guy, he's an asshole. Still has his moments. Some people really trash him, like he's just a dickhead asshole. He still has some redeeming qualities. There's no question about it. But anyway, back to HasanAbi. This guy is funny, and he talks about Steven Crowder trying to do comedy. It's absolutely awful. And then there's this other kind of left wing comic, anti-Trump guy, and this woman heckler. It's a conservative woman, and they are the worst. I'm telling you, black conservatives are so fucking gross. But I'll talk about that more in a second. Let me just play this little bit from HasanAbi. And of course, as I always do, I'll put it in the comments section, the link. Here we go.
Bro, you're going to a comedy show. Like, come on. You're going to a comedy show. Like, you're going to be offended. I'm sorry.
Give credit where credit is due. I'm probably the most
This guy's good.
anti-Trump comic out.
You know why I saw this? Because I saw it on No Jumper, and they were like, fellas, is this guy racist? And like, no, I don't think he's racist. He's a comedian who's being heckled, and he's being heckled by a black woman, but I don't think he says anything racist.
You're not. Shut the
This guy is good. Listen.
White guy trying to talk to black people.
I'm not.
Bitch, no, you're not.
What are you upset about? It's not me.
No, and shut up. Any black person ever tried to laugh at his jokes? No. No, a white person trying to make fun of black people.
See, now you're crying, and I was just trying to make you laugh.
No, don't do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You a bitch.
Why do you think I'm doing this for a living? You think I was a football player?
That's such a great comeback.
I mean, I thought that was pretty funny.
That's
I
fucking
think he did a
great.
pretty good job of like she's clearly drunk. I think he did a pretty good job of like making the joke himself when he realized that she's being like a little hysterical, and did a decent black scent though. He's a half black, but regardless, like he didn't even do anything aggressive there. Shut up.
There's nothing you can say to me I haven't said 6 inches from the mirror. Have a good night, Kamala Harris. Now's the time I need you on my side.
No, that was
Like the person that she's with is like literally trying to get him out of there.
The most racist joke ever.
No, I got like 4 more in the chamber.
He's so good.
Did I say anything racist?
Oh, that was
This is
security.
Brian. Brian is my one Asian friend.
He's so good.
Oh, never mind, it's not.
My African American, I have a friend who's black.
It would be racist if I had no Asian
He's
friends.
so good.
What are you doing to stop Asian hate?
Beats the more funny than racist allegations is fine. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was funny. I thought he did a good job. Like, she was mad that he was pro-anti-Trump. Apparently, it was a joke about his dog Cupcake, something like my dog loves people but hates other dogs. If I'd known when I got him that he hated his own kind but loved his oppressors, I would have named him Clarence Thomas. That's what she got mad at. This is why you can't do
Just
politics
one more
in
second. Yes, a
comedy.
Kamala Harris thing.
I mean,
coming
it's a good joke, but it's like, it's just, you're gonna have a lot of haters on that, especially if you're like a super white passing half black dude. We're gonna come after you for that. Because anyone who understands that reference is like politically brain rotted, and anyone who's politically brain rotted will use not laughing at jokes as like a marker or how good they are at being political. The Kamala Harris joke was like the least funny joke out of everything he said. I think.
Deliver your way on your schedule.
So I'll put this link. He gets into Steven Crowder's humor. It's pretty bad. It's very lame. It's like a Hitler. You'll see it. And then Dave Chappelle. Like Dave Chappelle's is like kind of like a right-wing cuck now. Like everyone loved Dave Chappelle back in the day. It's kind of like these guys going like sort of like right-wing. It's like crazy. So. And anyway, he brings up Elon Musk and he gets booed, and there's a whole big deal about that. So, by the way, I've said this before. I'm not an Elon Musk hater. I kind of like him. He doesn't bother me. There's some people who love to go after certain people on the left. The left loves to go after Elon. I'm kind of like he's kind of weird and kooky and all that, but okay, more to come. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tape Patrol.